Good morning! Alright, so we got a big day ahead of us today on the ranch. Headbands on. You guys know what's up. I am gonna be welding. So let me hop up there and show you what we're doing. Best worker right here. Oh, we unintentionally did a gray sweatshirt day again. Anyways, so we are gonna be enclosing this opening right here. So that's gonna be a big upgrade for us. We are gonna be so happy when this little corner is closed, and it's one step closer to having the entire house enclosed. So let's get to it. Grind, weld, paint, repeat. So this is the area that we are going to be working on today. First thing we did was discuss where we're going to weld the tube, and Vaillant marked where he has to clean with the angle grinder. It's true, the view is very nice. This is the only thing that keeps us going, is to imagine us one day chilling up here in our living room. One day. Then Vaillant got to work on cleaning the steel to prep it for being welded. He used a resin sanding disc with a backing pad, and this is probably what we use most often to clean steel. It's really efficient and it does a great job at removing rust and paint. The tube we are using is leftover from our roof structure, and it's galvanized. So it's important to clean the area where I'm going to be welding. Also, very important to wear a mask because it is not good to breathe in all of that metal dust. It typically takes us a few adjustments to get the best fit possible. We take our time and triple check everything before we start to weld because we want to make sure the tube can be installed level. Now that everything is prepped and ready to go, it's time to fire up the welder and get her done. Okie dokie, so Vaillant finished cleaning, prepping for me to weld. So I'm gonna weld the corner here, 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 and the other corner of this tube to the structure.
Are we level enough? Actually,
it's pretty level if you ask me. Hello, old friend. It's been a while. It's been a few weeks since I've done any welding or anything like that, so it's always like takes a minute to kind of like get back in it, you know, get the groove back. It's like a bike though. It's like once you start, you're like, oh yeah, this is how I do that. Here I go again on my own. Going down the only road I've ever known. Like a builder, I was born to weld alone. But first, a word from today's sponsor. Let's ride. If you're looking for a portable, easy to ride, versatile e-bike, this is it. Introducing the ENGWE L20 2.0. This bike is an upgraded version of the ENGWE L20 with 1,125 watts of peak power and a maximum speed of 28 miles per hour. The best part? It's foldable. Having a foldable e-bike makes it super easy to transport because it fits into smaller spaces, which eliminates the need for a bike rack, and it makes it really easy to store. This is the most cost-effective and powerful foldable e-bike under $1,000. But if you click our exclusive link in the description, you can get this bike for $7.99, which is a crazy deal. ENGWE didn't cut any corners when designing this bike because with the dual shock absorption system, it's super comfy to ride. And the step-through frame makes it really easy to get on and off the bike. The 20 by 4 inch fat tires make it capable of riding a wide variety of terrain, so it can go both on and off-road. The L20 2.0 has 2 storage racks, one in the back that is rated for 50 pounds and one in the front. So it's got a lot of storage options. The headlight is really helpful for riding when it's dark, and the bike comes in a few different colors. Having a foldable e-bike is a great way to get outside and get some exercise. It's fun, you can go much farther than with a standard bike, and what I particularly love about it, you can use the motor to help you when you're tired or going up big hills. We absolutely love this bike, and we are planning on making it our official bike for our ambulance camper van that we're working on. The exclusive discount is for a limited time, so be sure to click our link in the description to get this incredible e-bike for $7.99. We've had a great experience with this e-bike, and I'm really looking forward to taking it on our future adventures. The double racks are so helpful with hauling gear, and I'm even thinking about making a little carrier for Peanut in the front. I love this foldable e-bike from ENGWE. It's super fun and zippy, and the fact that it's foldable makes it really easy to store and to bring around with you. Anyways, special thank you to ENGWE for sponsoring this video and giving us a chance to experience such a portable and fun e-bike. Now, let's get back to it. The tack broke over there.
Okay, I will check. Probably didn't move much, no?
I don't know. You moved enough to break it.
Or you can just do another one. Didn't really move much.
Okay, now that we knocked that out, it's time to rinse and repeat and do the same thing with the top. The top is always harder to do in my opinion because 1, the yellow paint on this beam is really hard to remove, and 2, it's really tiring to hold the angle grinder above your head for an extended period of time. It's pretty crazy to remember building this entrance structure. We were able to source almost all the steel secondhand and reuse the corrugated panels from our container cutouts. You can look back at our entrance structure playlist if you'd like to see the progress from start to finish. It was wild. And once the top was prepped, we clamped the tube into place and got to work on welding it in. I always tack weld whatever I'm welding before I go and do any large welds. That way the piece can be held in place and will usually resist warping from the heat. As I've mentioned before, we try to reuse materials whenever possible, and this window frame was the perfect opportunity to use some of our leftover steel from other parts of the house. Alright, so we are nearing the end of the day, but we have one more task to accomplish. So, this is what we're doing. So just like the window up there, we are welding these little tabs onto here because this is what we are going to use to screw the window on. So, I'm gonna do a little tack weld to weld these in place because right now they're just glued on, so yeah. Anyways, this amazing laser from DOVOH, yeah, this laser is incredible. We love this laser. As you can see, it is very strong and we use it really all the time to do stuff like this, to make sure that we're straight all the way along the frame. But yeah, highly recommend that. So I'm gonna get my welding stuff back on and continue to weld all these little tabs, and I think that'll probably be it for the day, but I don't know. Anyways, let's roll.
Average out the stuff.
Good morning. Another beautiful day on the ranch. But what are we doing today, you ask? Grind, weld, paint, repeat. Back at it, working on closing this little corner of our house right there. Now we are gonna be working on this little guy right here. Alrighty, now for the skinny picture window. First up, we are measuring and marking where to cut the angle iron, which will make up the frame for the glass panel.
Alright, let me cut this.
Then when we had our measurements, Vaillant cut the pieces we'll need with the angle grinder. Next up, it was time to prep the area where we'll weld the angle iron to the structure. We always try to balance the workload as best as we can, which is why Vaillant usually does most of the grinding and I do most of the welding. It gives us a chance to each have a break while the other one is working and keep a steady pace. So now that the area is cleaned and ready to go, it's time to double check to make sure the pieces fit nicely inside the opening and do any adjustments if necessary. Oh hey, hello there. Okay, so Vaillant finished cleaning the angle iron and all the spots that I will weld. Obviously that's what I will be doing in the next few minutes. So we are just gonna place these pieces of angle iron into this opening and stitch weld them along the tubing. And hope that the GoPro doesn't fall off the scaffold again. Vaillant is helping me place the angle iron in the opening while I tack weld them in place. Then I will go back and weld everything once it's all tacked together. It's really helpful to have 2 people to do this step because one person places and levels the steel while the other one welds. I find it really helps to save time in the long run. Another day of grind, weld, paint, repeat, complete. So we just finished welding the frame into this little opening and we are pretty tired today, so we're gonna call it a day. We're not gonna clean and paint today. Here's our work. Hey. So here's the frame on each side. We're gonna install the window from the outside. So pretty much we just need to clean and paint this frame. Same with this one over here. And we are ready to install these 2 windows. Pretty solid. Successful day on the ranch. When we paint an area with a lot of sides, we usually use our air spray gun. It helps us to be more precise on where we are spraying it, and it allows us to go over the same area twice because it doesn't spray too much paint. The only bad thing about this way of painting is we are always waiting for our air compressor to catch up, and in the end, it makes it pretty time consuming. I'm actually looking into getting a mobile gas-powered air compressor, so if any of you have any experience with those, feel free to leave any advice or opinions in the comments. Hello, new day on the ranch, and today we are doing something that Vaillant has been super excited to do for what feels like months. We are finally installing this gigantic picture window into this opening. So as you saw, we worked for a couple days on welding in the frame and the little tabs to attach the window, and grinding and painting, grind, weld, paint, repeat, you guys know what's up. So now we're pretty much ready to install the window, which is both exciting and terrifying at the same time because it is a big piece of glass. The biggest piece of glass that we've ever installed yet.
And so I can tell you the exact measurement. So it's 45 square feet.
The window?
The window, and we have the measurement on another one, but if
it's like 95 inches high, about 94 inches high.
Oh yeah, we have it here. So it's 94 by 70.
Yeah.
It's pretty massive.
It's pretty big, yeah. And I have a little surprise for you guys. We have a special guest. Woo! So that will be so nice to have one more person because this window is massive and the spot of the house is super windy. So that'll be nice to have two strong guys to hold the window in place while we all work together to install it. So let's go.
Let's go.
First step was to remove the plastic from painting so it didn't interfere with our window installation. And of course, the day we went to install this window, it was super windy. I don't know why, but that always seems to happen. After we test fit the window in the frame, I went around and marked where the little tabs are so we can drill holes through the window flange. We are using machine screws to screw this window into the frame, so we need to have the holes pre-drilled before we can install the window. Once all the spots were marked, we took the window down and drilled the holes into the flange. Then Vaillant went and added some sealant to the bottom of the window frame, and after that, we were ready to roll.
Faites comme ça, et on le met et on le positionne bien, ok? 1, 2, 3. Allez, on soulève, on soulève.
Je suis pas mal là.
T'es bon?
Je suis bien, je suis bien.
Allez, parfait. Pause.
Ouais, c'est posé.
You are not in flow, you are not in. Go all the way, yeah. Give me one screw, my babe.
Once the window was in the frame, we took our time and screwed the window to the little tabs around the frame. I still can't believe how much we paid for these windows. What an adventure that was! If you missed that video, you can watch it here. I absolutely love the view from this side of our house on every level. It sort of makes you feel like you're in a tree house, and as I've mentioned many times before, I cannot wait to chill inside and just watch the view. We did it! Look at that beauty up there. Everything went well, everything went smooth, which is what we like. We don't like to encounter 10 million problems when we do stuff, but sometimes that's just life. Right now, the window is screwed into the little tabs that we welded, so it's in place, and we got a little piece of wood kind of holding it. Though I doubt it will go anywhere because it's screwed in every foot to these little tabs. Anyways, so it's gonna stay like that for a minute. Then Vaillant is gonna come and do the sealant all around it. We're gonna use the same stuff that we always use, the ChemLink M1 great stuff. It's perfect for here because it's really humid. Not right now, but like in general. And that'll be it for this window. Probably gonna clean it because it's a little dusty and dirty still, but just so happy. It really is starting to come together. Our little glass house on this side, just all mainly glass, and I love it.
Hi guys, so yesterday we installed this window, this giant window with the help of Flo. And today we do the corner window. Do I point it right? So just here. So what we'll do that will be a little bit different from yesterday. We'll install this double side tape all around. And after we'll put sealant and adhesive to seal the window. So yes, I was saying we'll put like the double side tape all around the frame, and after we'll glue the window. We'll have some big piece of steel to keep it in place while we'll put the sealant all around. You can see the window is pretty massive. It's probably like about 8 or 9 foot, I don't remember. What's important is really clean the edge like very well, so the tape and the sealant can have a very good adhesion. Un peu plus près, on va juste pour montrer lequel des deux là on va mettre. Okay. Là, voilà. Ok, maintenant je vais commencer, quand tu la filmes là où t'es, bouge pas. C'est le plus stable possible. Ah putain, j'ai pas les... So we use this huge piece of steel to maintain the window against the frame, so that will give me the time to fill up this gap with sealant and adhesive.
Attention! We have reached the end of this step and the end of this video. Special thank you to Flo for helping us out yet again. This small step forward in our build has made a big difference on the appearance of our house. And as I mentioned earlier in the video, the views are incredible. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and be sure to check out our other videos if you'd like to see more about our container house build. We are getting very close to being able to start the interior, so be sure to subscribe to see it unfold. See you guys in the next video. Help support our channel by leaving a comment, liking, and sharing this video. As always, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to keep up with our projects and adventures on Pacific Pines Ranch. We put out new videos every Saturday, and sometimes even during the week, so be sure to subscribe and hit the notification button so you don't miss any. Okay, bye!